We are losing one of the most valuable resources, if not the most valuable resource that we have. And it's decreasing at a rapid rate, and it only gets less with each passing moment. And that is time. Our time is our most valuable resource, and it's going faster and faster every single day. We are losing every second. We lose some of that resource. And the thing with this resource is that it is not infinite. We have a certain amount of time, each one of us does. And once that moment is gone, there's no getting it back. We never can get that back. And there are so many things in this world today, in our lives, that take up that time. And it seems like it absolutely flies by. I know I'm not the only one that thinks that. And it seemed to me a lot whenever I was younger that time didn't go by this fast. But it did go by this fast. I just didn't have as many things and distractions and problems and worries to fill my time as I do now. And that is time to do anything. That is time to spend with our family. That is time to make our mark in the world in a good way. Make the world a better place. And by that, I mean leave your mark on humans. Leave your mark knowing that you told the world about God. Because every day, and I've been bad to do this, every day we say, oh gosh, I've just got so much stuff today, I'll do it tomorrow. That's including doing something with my kids that they've wanted to do. I was much worse about this a while back. I've gotten much better because I've tried to put my priorities in line the way they need to go. Don't wait to spend time with your family, your children, your parents, your siblings. Don't wait to tell people about God. Don't wait because you're uncomfortable to start telling people about God, to start living for the Lord. Don't put that off. And most importantly, don't assume that you've got enough time to start following God tomorrow. The only thing we are guaranteed, the only second that we are guaranteed is the one that we are living at this moment. The very next breath is never guaranteed for any of us. Life is too precious. Time is too precious. Make sure you're right with God so that when you close your eyes in this world, you wake up in heaven. And if you don't choose to follow God, whether you think of it this way or not, it's the truth. There's two ways. You either follow God or you follow Satan. Satan is the world. If you choose to turn your back, turn away from God, you're turning to Satan. Okay? Don't use any of that time entertaining the worldly thoughts, because that could be your last thought. That could be your last moment. Then it'll be too late to decide to follow God. And if you don't follow God in this world, when you close your eyes and you open them in hell, you will wish you had. You will wish you had, and then it will be too late. But as long as you have this moment, you can pray and you can turn to God. You have this moment. Don't waste it. Don't think. I mean, it's going to get faster and faster. You know, time, it's like that song by For King and Country. You know, what are we waiting for? You can't wait for anything. Don't wait to tell people about God, because once time's gone, there's no more being made. You know, we don't have an infinite amount of time on this world. That's when we get in our eternal home. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time flipping through just pointless screens, whether it be Google, whether it be apps, whether it be movies. I used to love movies. Don't spend all your times with video games, movies, worry, stress. Don't work too hard. If you don't have to work to pay bills, don't work just so you can accumulate money. Use that time. And always, before everything else that you do, make time to spend with God. And when it really hits home to me, how time flies, is when I think back. Think back to when you were, a certain age, and you think of all the time that has passed from that moment to this, and how long it will be in equal time from this moment to your next possible. And you think about how fast that time has flown by. And a lot of that time, most of our time, most people's time has been wasted on something. So what are we waiting for? Don't waste all this time like somebody's making more. We need to do it now. Turn to God now. Live for God now. Tell people about God now. Love your family now.